Hi friends, thanks for tuning in. This is Linda. This is going to be the first in a new series of readings that I've just created a new spread for relationships. So this is not timed. This reading is not date specific. It can be relevant whenever you find it. You can apply it to any type of relationship, not only romantic relationships, but any kind of dynamic that you have with another person that you're wanting to get more clarity on. So let's get straight into it. Here's the spread. So the first card here is going to be how I see myself, how I see them. This is how they see themselves, how they see me. This is the forces that are supporting, the forces that are challenging, the overall energy, and the potential outcome. Knight of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck there. Okay, let me just check this is all lined up. Alright, how I see myself. Emperor reversed. How I see them. Ten of Coins reversed. Whoop. How they see themselves is the Three of Swords. How they see you is Page of Cups. Beautiful. Forces supporting is Justice in reverse. Forces that challenge, Eight of Swords reversed. Overall energy, Eight of Cups reversed. And the potential outcome, King of Wands. This is a really interesting reading. Look at the symmetry here in these colors. So how you see yourself is the Emperor reverse, and how you see them is Ten of Coins reverse. So it says here that at the moment you might not be feeling really empowered, or you might not be feeling also financially strong either. But you also are seeing them that way as well. Like you're showing here as the Emperor reverse, so that has like a slightly disempowered energy, or not feeling so stable, or not feeling so grounded, or not feeling so financially secure. But you are seeing them as the Ten of Coins reverse, which is also not very financially secure. It's maybe someone who is having financial hardship at this time, financially challenging. How they're seeing themselves is a Three of Swords. So they're grieving, or they're in pain over something. Maybe they're in pain over this financial loss that you might be perceiving. They may or may not have been open with you about that, but they could be hurting as a result of some kind of... The Ten of Coins here might not just be only about currently their financial situation, but it could be more about a broken home. This person could be in the process of separating or divorcing, or splitting, or leaving home, or moving out, something like that. Let's see if this is going to focus. Ten of Coins upright is the family card. You know, the family unit is pretty solid. So in reverse, yeah, I would have to say it looks like they're in a broken home at the moment, or they're in the process of splitting or breaking from their family unit or their relationship, let's say. So this card is in the position of how you see them. So how they see themselves is Three of Swords. They're grieving, they're in pain, they may be suffering, they may be still dealing with loss and disappointment over some kind of challenging circumstances that they're in at the moment. How they're seeing you is the Page of Cups, which is really beautiful. They're seeing you as a possibility of a love offer, or of something romantic, or gentle. I'm feeling it as a very gentle energy. They're seeing you as someone kind and compassionate and loving and understanding, empathetic towards their difficulty at this time. They might be seeing you as someone they can trust to talk to, or to share their feelings with, to kind of try to maybe alleviate some of this pain that they're feeling from the Three of Swords. And then so this card here in this position is the forces that are supporting, and here are the forces that are challenging. So this is an interesting energy. Forces that are supporting is Justice in reverse, which is kind of an oxymoron if you think about that. The forces that are supporting is Justice in reverse. So, and the forces that are challenging is the Eight of Swords in reverse. So, okay, how I'm seeing this is that if we're looking at a situation here where this is a romantic thing, and you may be wanting to get together with this person now that they're kind of seemingly available, if they're splitting, the forces that are supporting you is that kind of contract breach that they're having with someone else. That's how I'm seeing this. And the challenging forces, the Eight of Swords are in reverse. What's challenging is that it is kind of a critical time where this person is in a particularly challenging space. You know, they have the Three of Swords. And this Eight of Swords in reverse is like the awakening to something that hasn't been working and them becoming honest about their own position in that. Maybe there was some element of self-sabotage that led to this split, you know. Divorce could also be spoken about here with this Justice in reverse. That could be something that's actually supporting the two of you kind of aligning and coming together, is that, as I mentioned, if there's a breach of contract here, and again, if this is not a romantic relationship, you can see it in another way too, being that, the Justice in reverse could be that there has been a breach of contract in their previous relationship, whether that's a business partnership, which could also be spoken of here, you know, with this Ten of Coins Emperor. So in some ways, a breach of contract or a split or a divorce or a separation is somehow actually a force that's working to help support the two of you coming together. And then the Eight of Swords being the crossing card is saying the forces that challenge the situation is that there is some letting go to do still. That's what I feel. Maybe for both of you that's relevant. There's some letting go to do. Excuse me. Now this Eight of Cups in reverse as the crowning card is the overall energy. And then this King of Wands here is the potential outcome. So the potential outcome does look good as far as if you actually do want to come together with this person. The King of Wands is saying that there is passion, there's chemistry, I'm hearing guardianship. Okay, so this card here is the overall energy, Eight of Cups in reverse. So there is, I feel pain in this reading for sure. Like from both sides, I feel like there is some sadness or some grieving or some mending that needs to be done. There is some healing that needs to be done. There's some resolving of past grievances or past past disappointments or past events are still being processed. There's two eights in this reading, so there's something karmic here that needs to be dealt with. Even the Justice card as well is also speaking to that. So I feel like individually you have your own, I feel like there's karma from previous relationships that have brought, that you are still carrying within you each, both individually, that you need to like purify, cleanse, process, understand, and awaken to. And perhaps this attraction that you have towards each other that might be making you want to kind of connect more and bring you closer to each other is also something karmic. But I feel like there's a bit of a caveat here that I need to give, is that I sense that you both need to do some of your own cleaning up and housework in your own energy if you want to have a successful run at doing something together. Because I feel like you're both bringing a little bit of baggage with you. And I think that that's what I'm feeling here with this central part of the reading, with the Eight of Swords reversed, Eight of Cups reversed, and Justice reversed. Unless you tend to what you have currently have in your energy that you need to be aware of, and do some clearing and cleansing and awakening to what all is still in you that you are, that is maybe like I'm feeling this kind of self-sabotaging energy. I feel like there is potential here for the two of you to, if you align with each other and come together to do something, whether or not it's romance and love, or whether it's business or some other kind of dynamic where you interact together and align yourselves. I feel that there could be the potential for some kind of implosion, you know, like a self-sabotaging kind of activity from either or both sides, if the two of you don't become aware of your own energy that you're bringing here into this union or into this alliance that needs your tending, that needs your awareness. There's like from your side, you need to become more empowered, more self-sustaining, more grounded, more alert and aware and independent in your own energy. And from their side, I feel like they need to deal with whatever self-sabotaging behavior or self-victimization behavior or lack of emotional discipline or I'm hearing indiscretion. Indiscretion, let me just quickly look that up. I'm not even sure how to spell it. Well, I've got indiscreet here. Indiscretion, indiscreet. Having, showing, or proceeding from too great a readiness to reveal things that should remain secret or private. Indiscretion. I don't know if that's exactly what I'm feeling, but maybe that's relevant for someone. Indiscreet. One second. Indiscreet. No, that's not it. Indiscreet. Indiscretion was definitely the word that I got. Indiscretion. Behavior or speech that is indiscreet or displays a lack of good judgment. Yeah. So this person maybe has made some decisions in the past that that led to some kind of downfall or some kind of separation or some kind of failure. So I feel like from this person's side, there is a little maturity that needs to happen. There's some maturity that needs to happen emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. But this King of Cups, King of Wands here as a potential outcome card is quite hopeful, quite uplifting. I feel like the two of you could work together to heal. But I'm just concerned with this kind of energy is that, like, it takes a lot of awareness, you know. If you come into a union with someone knowing that there is, you know, healing that needs to be done from both sides, but you tend to want to lean on the other person too much for that healing to happen and vice versa, that I feel is unhealthy and intolerable, you know. Like there's like an unbearable weight to that, you know, which would lead to something like justice reversed, for example. But if individuals come together with real awareness and with real alignment and with real willingness to actually put the work in, something very tantric could be here where people could really grow together and clear a lot of karma. Like this central part of the reading is heavy karmic. There's some karmic energy in here, right? So there is potential, I feel, for people to grow up together a lot in this dynamic, but that only works if each person takes full responsibility for their journey and comes into alignment with another person, not to share the load, but to carry their work, do their own work, knowing that another person is doing their work and you can support each other in that work, but you're not expecting the other person to do it for you and you're not going to do it for them, if that makes sense. I hope that was illuminating. I feel like I'm going to close it out. I want these readings to be short and sweet so you can just get a quickie out of these messages and not spend your whole day, you know, sitting on YouTube. So I'm going to close it out there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found some things in there you can work with, some things that will help illuminate and clarify your circumstance. It's an honor and a pleasure to read for you. Thank you so much. Please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if there is something in here that you felt really aligned and resonant with, and it just helps me to know that and feel that I'm you know, doing the right thing here, that what I'm doing is working and it's supporting you. And yeah, thank you so much. We'll see you in the next reading.